So I've got over 15 accounts. What I'll you know, I'll go on and whatever. I've got modded cars on all of them, and I've been finding some new colours amongst them all between the two characters, and that's what I've been doing, is modding them up with the RC, the merge like I'm doing now. So I've been finding some new colours, and that's all I've been doing the last few weeks now. It's nice to have something different to everybody else, and I think I've definitely got a good bag of colours. So I do love this car with F1s. I think it just looks, I probably don't need that wheelie bar on there, but I just do, I think it looks great actually with the F1s on it.
I think I just put a heart on. Nice.
It's quite a nice colour. It's a clean colour. It's unscratched and completely clean. The rims as well. And as you can see, I think it's got a hint of green or something in it, like a sage green or something in it. But it looks great. Got a great shine. It was the PlayStation 3 colour. I modded all the accounts I've got on the PlayStation 3 and transferred them all back in the day onto the PS4. And this is how I've got all these lovely colours, you know. And some of these accounts, I haven't been on this account for ages, you know. And as you can see, it's got 7 billion in the bank. So it's not short of money. Well, I've got other accounts that I've got slightly less and a lot more. You're never going to use that sort of money, but it does enable you to do this sort of glitch where you can just purchase everything you want. And what I basically did, I bothered the account to a friend, believe it or not, and he was a close friend, and after a while I made him an account up and I had the account back off him. But he'd wrecked most of the modded colours what I'd got. He changed all the rim colours and put a different pearlescent on a lot of them, which ruined the modded colour on them. So I salvaged half a dozen if that on the one character, and I basically got rid of everything and replaced it all with Sanchez's motorbikes, so that I could do this glitch with it. But on the second character I had better luck, because the second character he never really played on, which the female's the second character, that was right, yeah. But on the first character it was the male, and that's the character we played on. We wrecked all the colours, all the cars. But like I say, on this character what I'm on now, which is the second character, she'd got all her cars untouched, so I had a good few cars to work with, like, you know, a few nice colours to work with, which is a great thing. You do have to have the patience of a saint to do this glitch, because it is very tedious, and sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't. So it's practice makes perfect, and if you've got patience you can do it. And I've done quite a few colours over the last few days on this account. So like I say, it just takes a bit of patience. When you bring a car into the mod shop to transfer everything onto the RC, make sure you put the horn on it, and make sure you put the arena lights on it. You know, crew colour at the moment is black. I'm the crew leader, so I basically the black crew colour gives me Patriot smoke. So basically I should have Patriot smoke on all my cars, because I've put it onto the RC. Oh shit, I don't want to go out, I wanted to go out the mod shop. This is another lovely car, like with the F1s on. You know, it really suits it. Nice to see the wheel arches buried into the tyre. Just as we go through here, this is another nice colour I've got here. I'm going to put this one, I've got an F1 car with this colour on, with the F1 rims, and I'm going to do that one before the day's out if I can. I've also got a lovely Buffalo, which is, I'm going to show you now, pull that up. Let's pull it up. Let me find it. Here it is. It's quite a dark colour, but it is a lovely colour. It doesn't look much there, but if you can get it in the right angle, you can see there's a slight bit of red through it, like a wine red through it, and it's got that gold underneath. You know, the rims match it perfectly. So I'm gonna put that on the. I'm gonna do this as well, so you can just see the red through it now along the roof line. So it's basically got a 3D colour to it really, because if you get it out in the sunlight, you got like the chrome effect going down the side panels, you got the gold showing through, and you've got that like wine red through the roof of it, and it does look stunning really. It's quite a dark colour, so I thought I'd leave that to some more of the probably supercars and that what we've got. So we're just going to put the roof on this one, won't we? So we're going to put this one back in again, or another version of it. What I try to do is try and work with the smaller cars first to move the mechanic into place, and then if you start then with the bigger cars, if the mechanic needs moving, you can move him. Take the X80 back in and move the mechanic a little bit. Alright, let's just move it over a bit. So I'm holding down on the left on the D-pad, and I'm spamming the circle to try and get out that job quick enough. Never worked that time, but we'll just check the phone again. So up. Oh, that never worked. It got my fingers mixed up. Sometimes best not to look at the controller really when you do this. Once you know what you're doing, just crash it out, like, because you look down. I looked down for a minute then, messed everything up. Nah, see. You got to make sure you get the pause button up enough before you hit that job. That's better. There we go. So with this one, I'm just going to put all the parts on this one now. So I like a version with the roof on. I think it looks pretty good.
What are we doing then? So, what's up?
Could have done with a different colour probably, but it don't matter. It doesn't matter. We can have one with the roof and one without. Right, where we go now?
I think I just got a heart on. Nice.
There we go. That looks quite nice. I think sometimes it looks better than the version, the backless one, you know what I mean? Yeah. Used to be able to do the double back on this one. It was like a parcel shelf on the back as well. But obviously that was on the PS3, and obviously I hadn't got the Benny's rims or F1s on it. I did have a few. What I left with just the lowrider rims on them, because once you've done them with the RC, it just strip all them parts out of it. Like you do lose quite a few parts this way doing it with the RC, because the RC tends to take parts off the car. So you do have to have a fair bit of money to. Oh, I don't want to put parts on it now. You do have to have a fair bit of money to do this sort of glitch, to put parts on them, but you don't have to fully max them out. So basically you could manage with just one part. But what you will get, you will gain all the parts that are on the RC. You'll lose the turbo does come across on some, but transmission doesn't. But you'll have the modded colour if you've got one, and if you've got something with a Yankton plate on it, which all my cars have, then that will transfer onto all the cars you've got. I've been thinking of, once I've crashed out all my accounts, I'm thinking of maybe offering a service where I'll do other people's accounts. That's what I'm thinking of doing. I might even have an account what you can play on while I'm working on yours. If somebody could trust me with the details, you know. I'm a trustworthy guy. It's just an idea. I could help somebody out, you know, with a garage full of cars, maybe. You know, say the arena full of modded cars. But obviously, if you haven't got a great deal of money, it will be tricky to do the amount of cars and the class of cars I've got. But you'd be surprised that you can do quite a bit of the cars off the street. And if you can get in a session where you've got gift cards to friends, which I do launch now and again, you get someone to pass you a few cars, a few nice cars. Those are the cars you could use to mod the RC with, you know what I mean? So it's just an idea.
Get up,